So RylieXMac only had 2 babies in this litter right now, a male and a female. They are a week and a half old, and I want to get them out and show them off so you can see not only the size difference of the 2, but how chunky they are and how cute they are. So here's our little girl, Miss Pink, and is she not just the cutest? So her eyes are starting to crack. You can see a little shiny coming from the corner. But she is just stunning. So both are tuxedos. They're not super thick tuxedos. So as they're growing, and probably before they leave here, as much as they grow, the white line between their eyes probably will separate. It's kind of cool to see. So just hold me to it and see what she looks like between 7 and 8 weeks old. But she's got white on her feet. Little bit on tip of the tail. But she has a curly coat. Big old white chest. Her chin, down her chin, down the neck. So it's gonna be really exciting once she's like sitting up and, you know, taking pictures, because she's gonna have that gorgeous, gorgeous full white chest. What do you think, baby girl? She's like, are you kidding me right now? They've done really well. They're so chunky. Oh my goodness, they're just growing so much. Obviously, only being 2 puppies, the milk bar is open. Thankfully, Riley's doing a fantastic job with feeding, with keeping these babies clean. She's doing a wonderful job with that. And she doesn't have a whole lot of milk. So she's eating really well, which is nice. But just like when we had our singleton puppy, we were worried that she would have too much milk and, you know, get some of her mammary glands, you know, infected or something like that, but they're doing fine. We will probably get Riley out as they get a little bit older. Not right now, because they're only a week and a half old, but we don't want them eating too much, because we do need them to be able to use their little legs and get up and stuff like that. She is not, and not even that the boy is worrisome, but he is so fat. He is so chunky, and you'll see. I'll show you. But this is our little girl, so let me go get the boy, and then I'll take some videos of them together with Mom. So almost full eyes open on this baby boy. Look at him. But I don't even know if you can see, like, how chunky he is. And it's just so funny because he's so big for this age already. And I'll get the girl and the boy together. I'll get him and his sister and hold them up, and you can see the difference. Like, it's crazy. So, but look, we got eyes open. Not all the way, but pretty close. Pretty darn close. So again, not super thick tuxedo, but we are a tuxedo. All 4 feet. Big old white chest. I know, you are my screamer. I feel like he does get crazy with me, but it's because he's so fast. I don't say crazy, but he gets fussy with me when I mess with his neck and stuff, because he is just so chunky. He is so chunky. You got one of my hairs in your mouth. All right, well, let's show everybody. Some days he'll be great when I do the early neurological. Other times he's a little funny. So let's see how he does. I know, baby boy. I know, you're okay. I know, I always tell him, if you don't fight it, it'll go by a lot quicker. I know, see? See? He's like, okay, you better promise me. You better promise me. And like I said, I don't know if you've seen it on this video or maybe my last video with Maya's puppies. We have had like 2 days that we weren't able to do like the early neurological and early scent just because we had some stuff going on here, which is fine. They'll be fine. What do you think, Mr. Man? But I don't know if you guys, I wish you could see how chunky he is in person, and maybe comparing him to his sister, you might be able to tell. But even like his face and stuff. So I do think that he's gonna be like the male in the last litter that was so big. I do think that he might get as big as him. So we're looking to like large mini to small medium for his size. It might not happen. You know, dad is 18, 19 pounds and mom is, you know, she's not close to 30, but she should be about 25. Sometimes she'll be 28. So it just all depends on how thick she is. But we did have a male in the last litter that was really big. We had a female that stayed like 16, 17 pounds, our tiny girl. And then we had the boy that got close to, I think he's like 40 or 41. And they say he's not thick, but looking at his pictures, he might be. But I do think that he's going to be more of that large mini to small medium. You doing big huffs at me? You mad I'm telling on you? He's just got a lot of white. And these puppies will darken. They've got those highlights. So let's go get him back with his mom and his sister and take some videos in there. And I will say mom is a champ for being such a good girl. She is in our groom room. Our groom room is big, but we've got a fenced in area in there with our newer pool that we've started using. I'll show you. But she's in our groom room and it just helps us because we don't have an open area right now because our labs take up, well, our lab takes up one of the kennel areas where we have 5. So we do have 5 litters right now, aged out, you know, differently. We'll have 2 litters leaving in the next week or 2. And then we've got these 2 litters, the litter of 2, and then we've got Maya's litter of 7, and then we've got Josie's litter of 7 that are kind of in the middle. That litter, the Goldendoodle litter, they will be 6 weeks old on Friday. So only a few more weeks with them too. It always comes and goes so fast. All right, mister, let's go see your mom and your sissy. All right, so here are 2 puppies. So I don't know if you could see the difference of these 2. It's kind of hard to tell. But definitely quite a difference. Even look at his hips compared to her little hips. Such a sweet mama. Good girl, right? Oh, I know, darling. I know. You're a good mommy to these babies. Yes, you are. Like I said, she's not fully engorged with milk. She's got enough, but thankfully she doesn't have too much because we didn't want to worry about, you know, cutting back food and her getting skinny or anything like that. But she's held her weight really nice already too. I know, baby, hold on. But they are doing fantastic. There's our little girl. Yeah. I know, we want to see your brother. But he's got the bottom one. There we are. But Riley's a good girl. Yes, ma'am. Good girl, Ry. Aren't they just the cutest? So thank you guys so much for watching. This one wasn't a very long video because there's only 2, so not too much to show off. But we are super excited about them. Both of them right now are looking for homes, knowing that she was gonna have a smaller litter. They both do have more of curly coats, so some people on my wait list are waiting for wavy. But yeah, so let me know if you have any interest in them. And don't forget to hit that subscribe link if it's your first time here, but we'll see you next time.